morning on the voice of Indiana County, 101.1 FM and AM 1160 WCCS.
Tell you what, they get all tied up together, and what happens? She dumped him. What'd you say?
She left me, Todd. But enough about me.
Dave Janusek is with us here this morning on behalf of Blairsville Borough, and in lieu of Denise. Denise is not available to us today. But she's got another commitment. Our visit with Dave, presented by Marcus and Mack. Voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row, and the best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. I don't know how to do this now. Without the two of you playing off each other, it's difficult.
We're breaking new ground here. It's going to be the And Dave show featuring Todd Marino, I guess.
The And Dave show. I see you've got a pretty shiny little banner of it.
I got a bunch of stuff here. I think the truth of the matter is, Denise, it's contract negotiation time.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, she's looking for more money and more time. And I said,
well, we give her no money.
I don't think that's going to happen.
She can have as much time as she wants.
That's what I told her. So, but she is in Harrisburg, unofficial business for Evergreen. So, but that doesn't mean there's not a lot of stuff going on. You know, Blairsville, whether Denise Jennings is in Blairsville or not, things still happen.
Blairsville's still pumping without her?
I hate to break it to her, but you know what? Stuff's still going on, man. Stuff's still going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a couple of small things. I'm going to build it to the meat. A couple of things I want to talk about. You can talk about the gala and some walks that we're doing, all part of the bicentennial. But I wanted to start off first. We don't do this enough. I want to thank everyone that came out last Saturday to support Friends of Blairsville Community at the the Night of Comedy. The sponsors, the attendees, the volunteers, and that money goes right back into the community for their micro grants. Our music series that comes up in the summer, that money goes towards that sort of thing. Right now, some of our micro grants that are out there, I'm looking to help the community center refurbish some basketball courts. Again, big thing, the Big Otter's coming to town. I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get more. The
Big Otter.
The Big Otter coming to town down by the river. So, but anyhow, a couple other things going on at the community center. This Saturday, March 1st, the Winter Cornhole Tournament dose.
Winter Cornhole Tournament.
Yep. 6:30 to 9. Cost you $10 at 101 East North Lane. It's kind of interesting. Last time, it's a double elimination. It goes from 6:30 to 9. My team was having dinner by 7:30. So we definitely did the double elimination.
You were not the cornhole pros?
It would not in the least. It'll cost you $10 to buy in. Cash prize for first and second place. 724-459-6790. For more information, call April. Hey, big news. Market Street Pastries.
Market Street Pastries.
Back open.
What? Okay.
Back open after renovations.
Nice.
But the reason I bring that up, so go down this Tuesday. You know what this Tuesday is?
This Tuesday is Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. I don't want to body shame anyone, but it is Fat Tuesday. And, right after Fat Tuesday, Friday, March 7th through April 18th, our firemen start their big fish dinners. 4 to 7 every Friday. Big fish will cost you $12. The dinners, they change every week, which is kind of cool. $15. $15. I can't beat that.
And it's called Fat Tuesday, boys and girls, because that is the day on which, before the Lenten season, women used to empty the larder of all of the fats that they had there.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that, but I was staying out of it.
Good plan.
Yeah, good plan. That's why Denise isn't here. A couple other things going on. March 12th. The part of the Bicentennial Committee worked with IUP Com Media and put together a film about the history of Blairsville called A Place of Consequence. The first showing will be 6:30 at the community center. The second showing will be at the gala, and the third showing will be April 26th. Seating is limited for the showing that's on the 12th. Call the Historical Society, 724-459-0580. Also, going to quickly mention, talking about entertainment, River Valley High School will present The Wizard of Oz March 14th, 15th, and 16th. Call over the school, 724-459-5500 for more information. March 17th, Chestnut Hill Senior Center is going to do their big St. Patrick's Day party. That'll cost you $5, activities and food. Call Terry, 724-459-5251. Now, the big thing that I wanted to talk about
Yes.
So part of this bicentennial, there's over 40 events that are either expanded or added over the next year, all part of the bicentennial between now and December. The big thing I wanted to talk about is, we've talked about it before, bicentennial gala.
Yeah.
Or gala. I don't know which part.
Gala is the way it's supposed to be
Is that,
said.
I think
okay.
Southern Blairsville is gala.
Oh, okay.
Northern Blairsville, Blacklick is more gala, I think. I'm not sure. I'll
Okay.
check on that. Nonetheless, March 21st, cocktails start at 5, both hot and cold hors d'oeuvres. There will be once again, the place of consequence will be showing in the lobby, display of Blairsville photos and artifacts. Dinner starts at 6. Not 1, not 2, 3 delicious entrees.
3?
3 delicious entrees.
Wow.
So I think you got a fowl, a fish, and a beef.
There you go.
Along with, are you ready for this, Todd? Hope you're sitting down.
You got a fowl, a cow, and fish.
That's good. A fowl, cow, and fish. Who needs Denise? We got, I think you're got a little bit of rhyme in there. So sit down, adjust your mic. Dessert. Are you ready for dessert?
Okay.
This is going to be 20 different varieties of made from scratch homemade cakes.
20 different varieties
20,
of cake.
count them, 20.
None of them made from a mix.
None of them made from mix, all made from scratch. They won't be a cupcake. They'll be a personal little cake. So you'll be able to, from 20 different varieties. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, we're doing it big here at the gala.
I can tell you.
Couple of other things, there'll be proclamations. So the interesting thing that's going to happen throughout the night is, you go to a lot of galas and there's keynote speakers. Our keynote speakers are going to be actually people from the past. So some of the guests that'll be there is John Blair. Interesting story. I won't get into it. Blairsville was named after John Blair. Show up at the gala, find out the story behind that. John Cunningham, who was the first Burgess of Blairsville. Mr. Lewis Johnson, talk about those 20 different cakes, was a member of the Underground Railroad Sustenance Department. So he's keeping them fed.
Yeah.
Keeping them fed, keeping them moving. Good old Mr. Lewis Johnston. Gilmore Wilkinson, who was a member of the 57th PA Militia, and the one and only Miss Elizabeth Shipley, who's vice president of Blairsville's Women's College. I think the president or the principal, I think, is busy that night, so we're not going to get. And the other thing that I want to make sure I make that I bring this up, we talked about it before: dancing, and fireworks
And cake.
and cake. How much better? And I tell you what,
Dancing, fireworks, cake, and people from the past.
people from the past, people from the present, working towards the future. Met with the fireworks guy Monday. He was down at the it's good old Chestnut Ridge. It's going to be at Chestnut Ridge. Tickets will cost you $75. Let me get you can get a table for $1,000 for a table. A table 10 sponsor. Couples, we give you a break on the couples, $125. If you are interested, 724-599-8105. But what I began to talk about is I was, met with the fireworks guy. This guy's a real pro, Todd.
Good.
All 10 fingers, hearing in both ears.
How about that?
I'm telling you, this guy,
What a rarity.
I counted his fingers when he wasn't looking, and I said, you know what? This is worth $75.
He started with 12, but okay.
Yeah. I knew he was too good to be true. I knew it. A couple other things, bicentennial wise. Right after the 21st, on the 23rd, there will be throughout the bicentennial year different walking events, part of kind of walkworks throughout Blairsville. The first of which will be on the 23rd, starts at 1 o'clock at the BCDA. It's a 3-part walking series, this particular one, entitled Blairsville and Her River. So what's going to happen is this one starts at 1 o'clock, completely free to the public. It's going to talk about the early Blairsville, Conemaugh, and the PA Canal that ran from from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. There still are remnants of the canal. We'll talk about some of that. We'll talk about some of the nasty freshettes. The freshettes.
The nasty freshettes.
Freshettes. You know what a freshette is?
I love their music.
You know what a good French freshette? I think it's a quartet. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, talk about some of the nasty freshettes, which is it happens every spring. You get snow melt. You get this particular point, canal into the river. The other thing, I don't want to give too much away, but there will be a tale of murder as part of this walk.
A tale of murder.
A tale of murder, Todd.
Wow.
Tale of murder. That a little bit of interesting trivia about this murder. It was committed by some canal workers. They were the last people that were convicted and hung in Westmoreland County.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And it's free. All this information, free. Starts at 1 o'clock. Again, down at the BCDA office, meet us there. This will be the first of 3, along with a lot of different walks that we have planned to celebrate Blairsville and bicentennial. Blairsville and her river. A couple of other things I do want to mention. I know it's early, but the Blairsville Food Truck Festival is still on, ladies and gentlemen. May 17th, 12 to 8. And the reason I bring it up, I know we talked about food this entire time, but one of the reasons I bring it up, if you want to be part of that food truck festival, give our friend Erica a call, 724-388-0862. Another big festival coming up that's been expanded this year to 2 days, a Friday night into a Saturday. Good old Knotweed Festival. Knotweed Festival, Saturday, August 9th, and Friday the 8th. If you're interested in being a vendor, it's not KNOTWEEDFESTIVAL. So that's Knotweed Festival at gmail.com.
All of that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff. One last thing I do want to talk about. Also, I know there was a little bit of some question on what was going on with the banners in downtown. And these are the metal banners that have hung for the past 10 or 15 years in Blairsville. Bicentennial-wise, we are putting up new banners, a brighter new banner that celebrates the bicentennial. It'll cost you $150. They're very nice. They're a bright colored, celebrate the bicentennial. The cool thing about it is, where you would usually put the sponsor, you could put a business on there. You could put an event on there. You got married or a birth, a child. You can put your pet's name on it. It costs you $150. It's a great way to celebrate the bicentennial. 412-638-2335, or stop by Buckler, McKinney, and Nadzati at 11 West Market Street and pick up a form, fill it out. All of this stuff, I'm gonna plug it again. All this stuff. Follow our bicentennial Blairsville Bicentennial Facebook page. Any of these items, other than the gala. At this point, they're free to the public. Come and see the film for free.
Yeah.
Come take a part in the walk or any of the other things that are going on throughout the next 11 months
over the course of the year.
Course of the bicentennial year.
Yeah. But remember, the gala itself is March the 21st. That's just a few
couple weeks away.
away.
Yeah, we still have tickets left. So tables. I'm going to state the obvious. It's an event of a lifetime. It's not going to happen again. In fact, free tickets for anybody that's going to come to the, I don't know, what do you call it, 300th anniversary or 250.
Oh, those who will be there for the 350.
Yeah, come back for the 250. Well, free ticket if you can guarantee you're going to be here in 50 years.
So buy your ticket for the 250.
And we'll give you the 300 free.
Give you the 300 free.
$75. That's a pretty good deal. You're getting 3 galas.
Somebody could actually do that,
I don't think maybe the 50.
Some 20-year-old kid comes, and 50 years, they'll just be 70 years old. They'll hold you to it, but then you won't be around. So
that is true. We'll put it on Todd Marino's tab. But it's going to be it's going to be something you're not going to see again. It's a great way to celebrate the town. It's a great way also just to celebrate, if you're living in Blairsville, even if you're just interested in Blairsville history, it's going to be a great evening. If, the obvious that you've moved away and it's a good time to come back, it's a great way to kick off all of these activities throughout the next year. So that is the 21st. Again, tickets 724-599-8105.
I have some really nice pictures of Vail Tech.
Interested. Sure.
My dad taught at Vail Tech.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. He went to school there, and then he ended up teaching, and then worked his way all the way up through.
And what did he teach?
Everything. he taught mechanics, then he taught paint and auto body, he taught insurance adjusting, and then he moved into the administration of the school.
Oh, really? So he kind of fixed cars and then showed people how to pay for them.
I've got some wonderful pictures of it too.
I had seen a recent picture, and I'm not really sure the whole story. You may know a little bit more about this. It was a picture. It wasn't recent. It was a picture that I'd come across where it was like CBS.
Yeah.
At one point bought Vail Tech.
Yeah, they did.
And there's this picture of, the top brass from Rockefeller Center or wherever, from New York came into Blairsville, and they, they wanted to check out what they bought and had a reception. But it was interesting to see, Here was the top brass, the three gentlemen in suits from
I could tell
CBS.
I could tell you a really good story about that.
Go right. You've got 2 minutes, Todd. 2 minutes.
Actually, I don't because I've got other stuff to do. But thank you, David.
All right. Hey, we'll see you again next month. See how the contract negotiations go, and maybe we'll have Denise join us.
It's Indiana in the morning. It's WCCS.
Your bones support you every day. Support them with all natural dairy products. Hello, this is Eva Strang with the Allied Milk Producers.